Welcome. This is Rochelle, the DIY affiliate, and yes, I am doing something live tonight. I'm doing something different. Usually, I am talking about building your business, I'm talking about YouTube, or I'm talking about WordPress, or I'm talking about getting your 1,000 subscriptions and your 4,000 watch hours, or I'm talking about the new Gutenberg editor, and it's usually something about doing something for your business. Today, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Today, I'm going to be doing something for you to do for yourself. Okay, what I found is that it is so important to have a spot in your home that you can go to that is just a quiet place for you. You can put on whatever type of music you want, or if you want to listen to what I listen to when I meditate, and that is it's actually about opening up your chakras. And I know for a lot of people, there's been a lot of information out there, and there's also everybody has all different types of meditations, guided meditations, and different ideas. And it's all about activating your chakras and releasing your old energies. This one that I am listening to here is actually on my playlist, and it's called the Bija Mantras. And if you actually listen to it carefully, you will see that it's repeating the same kind of word over and over again. And the reason for that is because each word that it's repeating, like for instance, if you can hear that, it actually creates a different frequency when you're meditating. So that is the first thing. The second thing is to have an area in your home that is specifically for you, just to be able to go to for yourself. That you can light a candle and have a nice fragrance. Or I have here, and I have this on a lot, and it's a Himalayan salt lamp, and I've had salt lamps for a long time, and I find that they're very, very good for creating very nice positive energy. Yeah, in your room, in the area that you want to do your meditating in. And another thing too is you can, I'm just using this dish here, and I put a little bit of Himalayan salt in here. See, this is the Himalayan salt. And I try not to use the white salt as much as Himalayan salt. I got this for, it was $4.99, and in No Frills. And I've had this for a while, and this is just the Himalayan salt, and I also use this for cooking as well. And then you put your salt on a little dish, and then you take a lemon, and you just put your lemon down, and that helps to purify the air and to help give a nice fresh kind of light feeling to the air. Now, I'm not an expert when it comes to meditation or guided meditation or anything else like that. So I am just telling you what I do to be able to relax, because most of the time, especially when you are working on your YouTube channel, or you're working on other types of social media, or you're working on, I just finished I guess it would be some channel art that I did for my channel, and I did it on Canva. And it takes a lot of concentration to be able to get those icons in the right place, and the pictures in the right place, and the words in the right place, and especially for your YouTube channel art, because there's only a small section that is really in the middle part of the banner that actually shows on your YouTube channel. And then it's also, you also would notice it on your mobile, or if you're looking at a tablet. So you have to get all these different things in line. So that was a little bit stressful. And today I'm just taking the day, and I'm relaxing, and I'm doing some meditating, and that is why I'm doing this different type of live tonight. So those were the two. This is not scripted, by the way. So those were the two main things that I wanted to talk about, was the atmosphere. Whether you're using Himalayan light, or I also have another light here. I'm not sure. Whoa, if you could see it or not. There you go. Um, and I probably will end up trying to cut that out of the video because I nearly dropped it. But it gives a nice type of atmosphere for for you to be able to absorb your own space. And like I said, I'm not an expert on this, and I just want to help people to be able to, like, to be able to de-stress a little bit, because especially when you're building your channel, or you're on social media, or you're working on something else, sometimes you need to take that time for yourself. And in taking the time for yourself, it's really great to be able to set up an area. And I don't know if you can kind of see, like, I'm in my bedroom right now, but this is kind of my area here that I have set up, and just the salt with the lemon. And sometimes I have the plant here, or sometimes I put the plant in the window, depending on, how much sun is available. So that is so important, to be able to have that space for yourself, to be able to go and relax. And what you're hearing in the background is something called the Bija mantras. And this helps to activate your chakras and release old emotions. And how that works is that we have different areas in our body, and like I said, I'm not an expert, so whatever I tell you is what I've actually learned, and from what that I've actually learned. So I believe there's 7, and that corresponds to the different colors, and that of the different chakras. But sometimes what happens is that there's different, what you call, energy systems that are in your body, and they get plugged, or they get blocked. And then if they're not cleared, then what happens is that this negative, well, it's not really negative energy, but it is blocked. And it is energy that's kind of stagnant and sitting there. So you can imagine that it's like building up, and it doesn't have a release. So this is the reason why um, you would do the breathing exercises, and I know that a lot of people would say, you know, well, I don't want to do the breathing exercises because I don't really know what what it's going to do for me. Like maybe it's not going to do anything. You know, how could breathing, have anything to do with anything that's happening inside your body? But it does. It does have a lot, and I have learned that through doing a lot of research, and also I'm just clicking on my playlist here that's just come up. Okay.
So, what was the biggest step that you took to get out of the corporate rat race and
Oh,
start your own online business?
that's interesting.
Yeah. Good question.
Seeing as I do not have ads on mine, so this is in somebody else's video, right? Okay, so that's actually, this is another one of my in my playlists, and what I was talking about before was being able to clear that old type of layered and layered and layered of energy that's stored in different places in our body that is not allowing us to be able to focus on putting out any other type of energy, but we're pulling energy into us all the time because of our lifestyle, and because we're living in mostly in stress all the time. So in pulling all this energy into our body all the time, we are not given an opportunity to be able to release energy and to change the energy polarity that's around your body, right? And I mean, just going like this around your face is changing the energy. I don't know if you've ever noticed how energy changes, but basically that's how it changes. And doing the breathing exercises and doing them properly is a way for us to be able to pull that energy and the okay, what it does is it allows to us to pull that energy up, and when we pull that energy up, we also are clearing it, and also there's like spinal fluid in your back as well, and you're also clearing that as well, and you're pulling that up, and you're cleaning up your system, and you're allowing yourself to be able to release the the negative emotions and the negative energy associated with a lot of the blocked chakras. Because for people who have not heard of chakras before, it, it's not going to make a lot of sense. So the best way to really explain it is that there's like three different energy systems that we have in our body, and of course where we would have the most trouble, like for instance, if our second energy system is blocked, and that's the stomach, the intestines, and all around the the different the the liver and the kidneys, and that, okay, that would then start to cause disease because it has not been cleared, and our negative emotions are sitting there. I don't know if sometimes I feel like I'm at a loss for words when it comes to really explaining this, and actually in doing this live presentation too, and just that, spur of the moment, I just decided to do this live presentation, and also it not being scripted. There's a possibility that I could get off track and not actually continue my thought as to what I was saying. So I'm just going to, I hope that I'm not repeating myself over again, but this whole life is about you. It's about you being able to give yourself something that is good for you and something that is going to help you to de-stress, to take away the stress from you, because in this life that we live, where we mostly go to work and come home and enjoy a couple of hours, go to sleep, get up, go to work the next day. And I'm not saying that I do that anymore. I'm 59. I'm going to be 60 in August. And actually, today I was reminded, was a day that my mother actually passed away, was today. It was right before her birthday. And that is just, another thought. But, and yes, it does mean a lot to me. But I'm here because I want to be able to help you, the listener, the person who's listening to this. I want to be able to help you to understand that you can take some of the stress out of your life by just having a little spot in your home. And it doesn't have to be very big. Mine is just like a coffee table, and and I just have my salt lamp, and I have my other stuff here, and I listen to the chakra opening meditation music, and I'm able to de-stress, and I'm able to relax. And that is so important, and especially when you're constantly living a life of stress, where you need to do this and you need to do that, and it needs to be done at a certain time, and you're constantly being pulled at because you have all this stress that's happening in your life, that you're not able to open your eyes up and to be able to think, or be able to think away from that dark cloud. Hi, how are you? Hi. It's nice to see you. And to get away from that dark cloud that sometimes we're under, and to be able to, and as a creator, being able to create something other than something that we don't actually have an opportunity to think about. And especially when you're doing something with your YouTube channel, right? And you just feel like you're under stress because you want to get the views, and you want to get the I have about I have about 130 hours watch time. And that is the truth. I do have all my subscriptions. The subscriptions were the easiest thing to get. The watch time is a little bit more harder, because there is no easy way to get the watch time. People have to like what you're presenting in, as far as your content goes, and they have to like you in order for them to listen to you. And pretty much that's the bottom line with your watch time. I mean, but you can do playlists, and I have done tutorials about doing playlists and actually using Creative Commons. I am working on a new project right now, and it's an ebook, and it is going to be about using YouTube transcriptions as a way to create your description, and also to put it in the form of an ebook that you can be able to offer to your subscribers. I'm working on that right now. So, um, I hope I've answered your question. Okay, so getting back to what I was saying about the energy and being able to actually look beyond your circumstances right now. And I know there's a lot on the internet right now, and I do have playlists on the law of attraction, and I know many people that are doing a lot with manifesting and creating. But the bottom line right now is when if you're under stress, the first thing that you need to do is to create a place in your home that is your special place. You could say your happy place, but it's your special place, and it's a place where you go to de-stress and to meditate and to listen to the meditating music. Now, you might not like the type of music that for opening chakras, right? But there's also guitar playing music, then there's nature sounds, and then there's Celtic sounds, and there's many other soothing types of music. And it has been proven that calming type of music um, helps to create a symphony in with your DNA, whereas if you're listening to like very erratic type of music, and I'm not saying anything against any type of music, I'm just saying, whatever your preference is, that this is how it affects your body, because it's all frequencies all coming at you all the time, and different frequencies are going on all of the time around us, and it's being very much there's a lot of information that's on the internet right now, and I really don't want to get into any type of conspiracies or anything like that, but I would say, do a little research into the 5G, because I have done research into 5G, and also there are many people who have been involved like in the military and that are all now speaking out about it and saying this is what's happening with it. And I do not want to become a conspiracy channel or anything else like that, but these are all things that are affecting us, and you need to have an opportunity to be able to de-stress. So creating a space inside your home and having that space just for you, and doing like I said, with the having a little bit of salt, and if you can't get the Himalayan salt, just use regular salt with a piece of lemon, and that'll help to create a very a positive type of atmosphere for you. And and watch your thoughts. Try to, and sometimes it's hard, and especially when you're going through a lot of stress, it's very hard. Or if your health isn't very good, it's very hard to think beyond where you're at, beyond what's really happening to you. Like, as far as if it's health, then sometimes you just have to keep a very positive attitude and believe that everything is going to be okay, and to help your body to heal. And I know that I am getting a little bit off topic here, so I've just got another 5 minutes because I am only doing a very short live today, 30 minutes. And I hope that I have been able to help in some way. I hope that if you do like something that I've said, to please show me by giving me the thumbs up, a like. And I am always looking for new subscribers to my channel, and also I'm also building Instagram as well. So I'm going to leave this information all in the bottom about different places where I can be seen. I am involved in Facebook groups, and I have numerous Facebook pages. I have Instagram, I have Pinterest, I have Reddit, I have Tumblr. And all those places that I have as far as social media goes, you should be joining too. You should be at least involved in 7 different social media platforms in order to create a sort of like a cross traffic type of automation system, so that you can be able to create organic traffic, so that every time you do a YouTube live, or you do an Instagram live, or you do a Facebook live, that you can then also post this to your other social platforms. And then that way, the different people that you have that are your subscribers for YouTube, and also your followers for Instagram, or your followers for Twitter, or the people that you are constantly connected with in Pinterest, you will then be able to create a kind of network of your videos, so that they're traveling along these different pathways that you are creating. And this is creating momentum, and also giving you a further reach, and helping you to rank higher in Google, and also to rank as well in YouTube as far as the algorithm goes. So this is Rochelle, and thank you for everybody who's taken the time to listen to this short live. And have yourself a very wonderful day. And don't forget to create that place for you to be able to meditate, to be able to distress, and to be able to start to realize that you are a creator. And when you don't have the stress of everything else piling up at you all at once, you'll then have an opportunity for other opportunities that are going to present themselves to you, in order for you to create more momentum, either in your YouTube channel, your Instagram, or another social media that you're at. So, good luck, and have yourself a wonderful evening. Bye now.